Hey everybody, it's Caroline from Wolfpack Woodcraft, and I just finished an overnight trip and wanted to share 5 solo camping tips with you all. So we're just going to get started with number 5, which is research the weather. You want to know if there's going to be thunderstorms or rain or wind, because that's going to affect how you pack, what clothes you bring, that sort of thing. You also want to know the expected temperature, because if it's going to be too hot, you're going to be miserable. And if it's going to be too cold, you're going to be miserable. And you don't want to be miserable while you're camping and ruin that experience. Number 4 is going to be making sure you have something to keep you entertained. It's a lot harder to stay entertained when you're solo camping because you're missing that person to converse with, bounce ideas off of, and have dual interactions. I often bring a book, but you could bring a solo game, you could bring any sort of craft you want to work on. Just bring something to get you through those bouts of boredom. Number 3 is going to be pack more than you think you need for hygiene and first aid. So the hygiene kit, that's going to be geared more towards women. Even if you're not expecting your time of month, just make sure you have something to help take care of that, because if you don't have anything, you're gonna be miserable. So make sure you have something to take care of that, and you'll be great just in case there's an unexpected visitor. For first aid, I feel like that's something a lot of people are like, it's just one night, I don't need to bring my first aid kit, I'm not that far from home, or I'm not going to be doing anything dangerous, I'm fine. You should always at least bring the basics, which is like a Tylenol or an ibuprofen, Band-Aids, some antibiotic cream, at least the basics, preferably a little bit more. They make small kits that have lots of different things, and you never know when you're going to need it, and you don't want to find out that you actually need it when it's too late and you don't have it. Number 2 is going to be having backups for meals. So there's lots of different reasons this could be. Like yesterday, even though I went through my packing list 3 times and I know I had my little screw-on canister stove out ready to be packed, I didn't pack it. And so when it was time to make dinner and it was late, I couldn't find my stove, and I tore everything apart looking for it. I didn't have it, didn't pack it. We're in a fire ban because we're in a drought, so I didn't have that option. So luckily, I always have backup meals just in case, like meal bars. I feel like these are the easiest backup meal plan, and they work for everything. They don't take up much room, and stove failure, meal bar. Forgot your stove, meal bar. If you stay an extra day, meal bar, and you still get to eat. So always have a backup for your food. And now my number 1 tip, especially camping alone as a woman, is going to be having some sort of defense tool. And I think everyone should have some way to protect themselves, especially if they're alone. So I have this pocket pepper spray. I always have my Mora companion on me. Now, one thing I will say about having defense tools is that they're not going to do you any good if they're buried in your pack when you need them. You need to have them accessible or they will not help you. So when you're getting ready for bed, just make sure you pull it out of your pack and put it in a pocket where you can grab it quick, because you never know when you might unfortunately have to use it, and you want to be able to have access to that. And I just think that's the most important thing, because it gives you a sense of security, and you know that you got it. You're gonna be good for your trip. So I want to know what your solo camping tips are, so make sure to leave those in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys next time.